And we're back with another review and, at the moment, a working internet connection. So
there was much rejoicing.
Anyway, here we are with the Ubermacht SC1. Now, this is based on a bit of a combination. It's mostly based on the BMW M1 Concept, but if you look, there's a little bit of i8 thrown in there as well. Personally, I would have quite liked it if they'd just built it off the original M1 and made it a classic, but because that would have been a really cool car. But they didn't. This is what we've got. Now, I've only just bought this for this test, and I had to think long and hard before doing that, because I've only ever driven one of these once. It was part of an exotic export, and as soon as I got in it, I thought, this is the worst thing in the world. So I just ran away from it and never really looked back, never really bothered looking at it, never really considered it. But now that I'm doing these videos for you guys, I thought I really ought to buy this one and give it a bit of a test for you, especially as it's a deleted vehicle, and if you do want it, this week is your only chance to pick it up. Now, what has happened, I've bought this and I've fully upgraded it, and my thoughts have now changed, or my views, should I say, have now changed to... Now, I don't really know what's caused that. I don't know whether the difference is the one I drove before was basic and this one's fully upgraded. There's a small possibility there's been a slight improvement in my driving ability. I wonder if that could be related, but anyway, I'm driving this now fully upgraded. I really like it. It's really, really nice. It's not the quickest out there, but in terms of handling through the city, it feels really sharp, really nice and controllable. A pretty good free roam car, actually. You're probably not going to win any races in it, but if you're wanting to win races, you'll already have race-winning cars in your garages anyway. This is the sort of thing you would buy because you like how it looks. Now, whether you like how it looks is very much down to the individual. I quite like it. I like things that are a bit different and a little bit square as well. So it really suits me. Now, there is another offer car this week, and that's the Debauchee 177. I've already done a lap and review on that one, so I will pop a link to that for you towards the end of this video. Right, so let's have a look at the top speed test. I've got my usual 1 mile section of road that I time and then calculate how long it took me to travel that mile. That gives you an average top speed that you're able to maintain over a straight enough period of road rather than a theoretical top speed. And I wouldn't get your hopes up for this one because I can tell by the way it's driving that it's not super fast. So there you go. So as we come round, we can have a look at some final thoughts. Now, I'll be honest, I can't actually remember if this is on offer this week. I know it's a removed vehicle, but I can't recall whether they put it on offer when they brought it back in. But either way, it cost just over $1 million. I think it was 1.1 million. So it's not super expensive, and I can definitely say I've spent an awful lot more for cars that aren't this fun and this nice to drive. So based on that, I'll be honest, I'm going to say I feel like this is really worth the buy, especially if you like the looks, because it has some really nice customization. Considering it's a relatively old car, and a lot of the old cars don't have much customization. And while I'm here, what were they shooting at me there? I don't remember ever seeing shots like that when I've been in a car. So this thing's not particularly armoured, so there must have been an absolutely dreadful shot to miss me from there. But anyway, back to the plot. Should you buy this? I think yes. I think $1 million for this, I think it's a decent buy. It's good fun, good customization, definitely worth a pickup. And here's the final time. And it's actually done a solid lowish 9 minute, which is not bad for a £1 million pound car with some good customization. So, as I promised earlier, here's that link to one of this week's other offer cars that's already been reviewed. That's the Debauchee 177, which is also quite a nice car. Again, the looks on that one very much down to the individual. I think it's fug ugly, but that's me. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one.